Hi guys, welcome back to Curly Mess and welcome to a new video of Curly Mess. And I'm here to give you a few tips that makes me feel good when I am in that phase of feeling low. So I had this episodes uh, one or two times a month. So where I feel really low for probably a couple of days. Sometimes it's a day or two. Uh, the last time I had that low energy, low vibe, it was for a week. So, because I have these episodes every now and then, so I have few tips that I can give you which might help you if you're also facing the same um, feeling. Because I'm feeling this a low feeling for a very long time, and if you also have this phase where you get that often and you don't know what to do, so you can try these things. So these definitely help me out, so they might help you out as well. So one is to listen to my body. So if I'm like really feeling low, it could be because of the exhaustion. So I take rest as much as I want, even if it means I'll be staying in the bed all day. I do that. I sleep, I get enough rest, and sometimes automatically after that rest I feel a lot better. So so I listen to my body when I feel like that. So sometimes it is due to either PMSing or due to exhaustion. And if it is due to exhaustion, all I need to do is take rest. So I stay in bed as long as I want. I sleep or I just lay in bed. If I even if I don't get sleep, I don't get up. I'll just take rest. Sometimes staying in bed really helps me to get over the exhaustion I have had. So that is my point number one. So second thing is to have a good cry. So if it's like you're emotionally exhausted and you have to let your emotions out, have a good cry. That after having a good cry, I really feel better. I'm in a lot better mood after that. Um, it's like the emotion that is stored in my body is released, and there is space for happiness, calmness, and a lot more energy. And next thing is I play with Zoro or I cuddle with him. Cuddle is something that makes me like that gives me a comforting feeling. So when I'm feeling low, it's like a little comfort goes a long way. So I play with him and I give him a lot of cuddles. He also enjoys that cuddle, and I also do. So it's like a win-win situation. And the next thing is go out for a walk. I'm sure you would have heard this like many times. Even I've heard, and I also believe it works. Nature heals you. So going out for a walk, being around trees, plants, birds, they definitely put me in a good mood. I like the sound of wind. I like to see different colors of flowers. I really enjoy uh, listen listening to the birds chirping. So if like for example if I'm on the terrace working out and I see a bird that is like come near me or like on the railing nearby, I stop what I'm doing and I'll just focus on the bird and I'll sit and hear it chirping until it flies away. So that's something I really enjoy and it does put me in a good mood. And if you guys have an option of going barefoot and walking on the grass, try it out. Even they are quite relaxing. Or even walking on the sand. I don't know, there's something comforting about it. And the next thing is to enjoy your comfort meal. Uh, by comfort meal, I don't need junk food. For me, comfort food is like rasam rice, dal rice. It's basically rice because that's what I've eaten growing up, and I don't feel good after eating gluten. So for me, the basic food like dal rice, papu rice, rasam rice, curd rice, lemon rice, pudi idli. These things are like something very comforting to me. I don't know what is about that, but these simple things also bring me a lot of comfort. So they are my comfort food, and I do indulge in them. Um, I usually make them on my own because they are very simple. I don't like the ones that I get from outside because they have a lot of oil, masalas, and all. So what I like to do is I try to keep it very simple without much masalas. The only thing I add in my dals and all is like green chilies and a basic tadka, salt, jeera, mustard, hing, and turmeric. That's about it. So it's not like a very masaladar food. And just for the extra tanginess or like spice, I take a little bit of pickle on the side. So that's really comforting to me. And there's one more thing which I do sometimes to put me in a good mood. That is to watch movies that I enjoy. So recently, as I was mentioning that, not mention. I am not sure if I mentioned it, but after I was back from Kerala, I was feeling low for a week. Uh, I don't know. It could be the exhaustion from the 75 hard challenge, which I completed like in 2 days after I came back, and the trip also was quite exhausting. Walking, humidity, everything. So it did take quite a bit of toll on me, and along with that, the food also was not well. So I got this pop up of Mamma Mia, and I really like the songs of that. So I was just playing the movie and singing it out loud. Zoro was looking at me with as of like what has happened to this lady and what is she doing. But I did have a good time singing that songs aloud. I don't know if I'm a good singer, but it put me in good mood. So if you want my recommendations of my favorite movies, it's like Mamma Mia, as I mentioned. On Netflix, you have these Christmas movies, uh, which is like released during Christmas. So there's like Christmas Prince, there is Princess Witch, there is A Holiday in the Wild. Um, what else? A Good-Hearted Christmas, Catering for Christmas. So you have a lot of movies on Netflix that is revolving around Christmas, and they don't have too much of drama or like emotional scenes that will make you cry. So it's a good feel good movie. So I do watch those, and there is a movie called as Perfect Pairing on Netflix, Afterlife Party, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like my all-time favorite. So I started liking Harry Potter after I reached my adult life. I did not watch the movie or read it when I was young, but I got into it like in my 20s. So that's still my comforting movies. There is Wake Up Street, there is 21st Jump Street, 22nd Jump Street, Rocky and Rani, कुछ कुछ होता है, कभी खुशी कभी गम, रब ने बना दी जोड़ी, ये जीवानी है दीवानी. Then I recently watched Kalki and I really like that too. So I do enjoy mythological based movies. They are quite interesting actually. So the another thing is, sometimes if you're staying at home for a very long time, even that can be like a very low feeling. So all you have to do is sometimes go out. So because I stay in Bangalore, Cubbon Park is something that I really like to go at least once a month. So I take my blanket, I take my book, I take some water, food. I go there, I spread my blanket, and I play soft music. Sometimes I don't, because if the birds are chirping, music also will not be there. I just lay on the blanket, enjoy my book, and while coming back, I enjoy good food. So that is something that I really feel good when I do that. And if you can't go to Cubbon Park, if you're not in Bangalore, you can go to some other park nearby, or you can go on a solo date. So there is multiple things that you can go on solo. You can do on a solo date. That is, you can go out and have food. You can go and get a massage. You can go shopping. Depending on your budget, you can do whatever you feel like. So if you don't want to spend anything, you can take a walk in the park, go on a small hike, go to a small cafe and have coffee, buy yourself some flowers. I don't think flowers is going to be that expensive, because one rose will cost you like 20 rupees or something, and you can buy like two or three, and then it makes me feel good. I don't know about you. You can give it a shot and see if it'll make you feel good. Or else you can also have a solo date at home. You can light a candle, you can give yourself a massage, you can soak your feet in the hot water, and do some skincare, face mask, scrub your face, sheet mask. Options are endless. And when you're also feeling low, you sometimes miss someone. So instead of you waiting for somebody to give you a call and check how you are, you can do the reverse bit. You can call them and check on them how they are. So if you're missing, call them or message them and see if they're free or like if they're fine. They also put you in a good mood. Like talking to somebody also helps. Venting out. This is one more thing that is like so helpful. So if I feel that I can't talk to anyone, what I do is I take out my phone, I put it on the tripod or somewhere that is like steady and will not fall, and I click on record and I vent. So it can be like for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or like 15 minutes. So I don't see that sometimes because I know what I vented. Sometimes I do. So all I do is delete after that, and that makes me feel like so light that whatever I was holding in, I've let it out, and it's really good. And the next thing is you can journal. So this is something that my previous psychologist was making me do. So whenever I was having this episodes of like meltdowns and I used to cry, she used to make me write, and she would ask me to read about it later on after I'm done writing. So I don't know what is about that, but it does found it is like very relaxing when you do that. So when I do it with a psychologist, it's uh, they also give you a different perspective altogether, so which will also help you move. But if you don't have a psychologist, it's completely alright. Even if you just write and read out loud, it does help. So I have tried this on my friend once because she was feeling very low, and this did work out on her as well. So what you can do is write the journal and read out loud, so you're not just the thoughts are not just running in your mind. It's also like when you're seeing, you are listening to it. So it will give you a different perspective for sure. And also you are venting it out, so it's no longer inside you, it's outside. I don't don't know how many of you like to read books. So I am one of that person who likes to read book, and reading a nice book put me like I enjoy reading books. So I'm a person who likes books of Daniel Steele. I like books of Sidney Sheldon, and I recently got hold of this book by a author called as Debbie Macomber. So even they are like very soft and like easy read kind of book. You don't have to make sense of it. It is just a little bit of I would not say gossip, but stories of people in a town. So there is no much of drama. I mean, there is like day to day things, not very what do you call? It's not like a serial or like series where they add a lot of twists and turns. So it's not like that. So it's a peaceful read, and you don't get stressed out after that. Even Shiva trilogy is like a good book to read. It's a good series. Like it is like three books series, and I thoroughly enjoyed that also. And when I was in college, I've also read the Twilight Saga. So there are like four books. I think it's Twilight, Eclipse, New Moon, and I don't remember the last one. Yeah. So the other thing that makes me feel good is a good shower. So when you're in bed all day, you tend to sweat, and you're like sweaty, irritated. So when you go and take a good shower, it feels quite relaxing. So even I really enjoy my showers as well. The last thing that I can say that puts me in a good mood is my cup of coffee. I don't have much coffee now, but I have like one cup every morning, and so what I don't know what you feel about that, but I feel it's heaven in a cup. So I used to like enjoy buying my coffee mugs. So I used to pick my favorite coffee mug and make myself a good cup of coffee. Just sit outside, have coffee, or like look at sky, have coffee, or like sit in my room and have coffee. So that is my favorite beverage. So yeah, these are few things that really help. Sometimes they don't help, but mostly does. So I hope you enjoy the tips that I have for you guys. And if you like it, please give it a big fat thumbs up and let me know what are the things that you do to put yourself in a good mood. So it's our own responsibility to keep us in a good mood. Sometimes there are bad days, can't help, but we have to make them most of it and make it better. So please let me know what helps you, so I can add some more to my list as well. So you can leave me like those tips in the comments down below. So you can, it will really mean a lot if you leave a comment down below. And if you like the contents I make on this channel, please do subscribe. You can follow me on my Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and Twitter. Now I've also got into Snapchat, but I'm really not sure how to use it. So I'm still new to it. Anyways, I will leave the link of that also down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please give it a big fat thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, please take care, have lots of fun, and love yourself.